I don't like violence. Ipob is about self-defense, not offensive. Nnamdi Kanu opens up. Nnamdi Kanu has once again spoken about his two organizations that are currently disturbing the peace in the southeastern parts of the country. The leader of the Eastern Security Network, ESN, and indigenous people of Biafra Ipob, who is controlling the organization from a foreign country, gave updates on the mandate and mode of operation of the organization. You will recall that shortly after the illegal formed Eastern Security Network (ESN) began its unlawful operation in the region, peace, which is usually experienced in the area, began to elude the people living in the region. These days, a lot of killings, including the indiscriminate slaughtering of security personnel, is beginning to unfold in the southeast as a result of the illegal activities of the Eastern Security Network, for instance. Although a popular city in Imo State has witnessed the presence of large number of armed soldiers, which restricted movement of everyone, including the law-abiding Nigerians in the city. Without provocations, policemen, soldiers, naval personnel, prisons officers, and others are being killed on a daily basis in states like Anambra and other states within the region. The fact that these atrocities are largely associated or linked with Nnamdi Kanu and his organization may be responsible for the statement he made on his handle a while ago. In the tweet that surfaces on Twitter some moments ago, Nnamdi Kanu states clearly that the aim behind the setting up of the organization is not to attack or become offensive in nature, but to provide self-defense for the people of the area. Although he warned that anyone who attacks the members of the illegally flouted organization will not be spared, but he equally made it known that his aim is not to engage in war with anyone, but to be peacefully and civil in all his dealings. Let this be clear. I come in peace, he explained. Thank you for listening to this news. No one that we say that he doesn't know that Nnamdi Kanu is asking for a peaceful Biafran freedom. The approach, if you look at it very, the approach is applying is a peaceful approach. But some persons are still seeing it to be a violent approach. How? I was with a friend chatting, and this friend of mine told me that he loves Nnamdi Kanu quite alright, but he doesn't like his approach. I said, okay, what approach is he using that you don't like? He said, Nnamdi Kanu is using a violent approach. I laughed. Do you know why I laughed? I laughed not because I'm mocking him. I laughed because he got it wrong. That is why I laughed. That is where a lot of persons are getting it wrong. Nnamdi Kanu is not using a violent approach. That Nnamdi Kanu is provoking when he discovers any discriminatory acts, unlike when the people of Rivers cried out that they are in danger, that they need the intervention of the Eastern Security Network. And Nnamdi Kanu came up and sent his Eastern Security Network down to Rivers to rescue these people. Are you going to say that Nnamdi Kanu is brutal or violent in that kind of act? Or is it the broadcast that Nnamdi Kanu gave in respect to the information gotten from the people of Rivers State? Everybody already know Nnamdi Kanu to be that kind of person that easily moved by injustice. He hates injustice. He hates it. He doesn't like seeing it. So that is why he will always frown at it. If it were you, what will you do? What will you do? Look at the one that called himself calls himself Biafran leader, who was Ricky. Since he has been running Masob is still where it is till today. To me, all Masob leaders should just move to Ipob. That is just it. They should just move, because I don't know what Uwazuruke is doing. You are claiming to be a Biafran leader. I'm not seeing the sacrifice you are making. Nnamdi Kanu have sacrificed his life. He has sacrificed his happiness. Even when he lost his parents, a lot of persons were thinking that he's going to give up with the struggle. Even Nigerians were happy and all of that. But he gave them a finishing blow. They never believed what he told them. You understand? They never believed it. They never believed it. So I am very happy with what he have just said. To let them know that both Ipob and Eastern Security Network hasn't come for violence. Because that is what a lot of persons are thinking. Okay, you say they came for violence. When they were inaugurated, what they do? They resided themselves straight in the forest. They refused to come to the city. They refused to come to the city because they don't want problem. It was the Nigerian army that came and forced them out to throw a challenge. If not for the Nigerian army that interfered, I'm telling you, you wouldn't have heard the voice of the Eastern Security Network. You wouldn't, because they don't. They have said it that they are only out for these Fulani headers and not for anybody. They are not out for the Nigerian army. They are not out for the president. You understand? And that is the humble truth. But a lot of persons are still getting it wrong till today. And it's very wrong. Completely wrong. So the interpretation we are giving this Biafran, the Biafran agitation, the Biafran pursuit and the action of the Eastern Security Network is completely wrong. Okay, look at the people of Onitsha that also cried out. Immediately, then Kanu send the Eastern Security Network down there to rescue them. And that is why till today, Onitsha people still believe on Eastern Security Network. Till today, they have said it themselves that though Onitsha may come up with the security network, but when it comes to security outfit, they believe in Eastern Security Network, and that's all. Check it out. So anything that wants to happen should happen. They said that they only believe on Eastern Security Network. That's all. That's all. Fine now. You see that, my viewers? So what are we talking about? And what are they saying? So I put this up to you, my viewers. I put this up to you. So please come in at least and air your own opinion. Click on the red subscribe button as well as bell button to receive more updates. Thank you.